everyone, it's Heidi, and I'm stopping in today to show you what I received in my design team package from Kat Scrappiness for this month. And these will be products I'll be working on all month, or working with all month for my projects coming up for January. And before I start, I just wanted to remind you that there is a design team call going on now through January 31st. And you can get all the details over at the Kat Scrappiness blog, and I'll leave a link down below. But this is a great opportunity if you want to get involved with the design team. I've been on the design team since September, and I absolutely love it. It's just been so much fun working with the Kat Scrappiness products and just creating all kinds of fun cards. And it's just really stretched my creativity so much, and so I highly recommend applying. And like I said, the information will be over at the Kat Scrappiness blog, and you can find out how to apply, where to send things, what she's looking for projects and that type of thing. So let's go ahead and I'll show you what I received this month. First of all, these are called the Wonky Wavy stitched dies, and these are all the basic shapes. We have ovals, rectangles, circles, and squares. And for these shapes, you get the basic shape, and then you get a really fun wavy double stitch line around the edge of the shape. And let me show you what it looks like. I cut out the squares and kind of stacked them so you can kind of see. I just think it's so pretty. And I was just kind of experimenting a little bit, and I just cut out I have the sweet die, which Kat also sells in the shop, and I just put this against like a matting of the rectangle, and I think that looks really pretty. So again, it fits great on the front of a card. You can just put your focal point right there, and you have that nice stitching that kind of it adds something, just adds a little bit of texture to your project. So got those, and then I got these really great distressed edge dies. And these are so interesting. I've never seen anything like these. Again, they come in ovals, circles, squares, and rectangles. And what they are is the basic shape, but they're just they have a distressed look. So they have sort of a paper torn look around them. And let me show you what they look like cut out. These are the circles. So you can see they all just kind of have a wavy sort of distressed edge to them. And these are the squares. So the same kind of look. And then here's the ovals and the rectangles. And if you're someone like me who isn't totally comfortable with tearing paper and kind of getting that distressed look, this is perfect, because you can still kind of experiment and have fun, but you don't have to commit too much because it cuts it out for you, so you don't have to worry about messing anything up. So I am excited to try this with watercolor paper, cutting it out that way, and then maybe doing some watercoloring, stamping, that kind of thing. Excuse me. So I think these will be great to work with for this month. So those are the distressed edge dies, and these are all available in the shop right now. And I'll have links on my blog, and I'll have a link down below in the show notes to my blog and to all the information. So you can go ahead and shop for those if you're interested. So since Valentine's Day is coming up, I also received a couple of Kat's heart-shaped dies, which I'm so excited about. I have a lot of her heart-shaped products to work with, but I didn't have these. And this is called the double-stitched, let me make sure get the name right, double-stitched heart dies. And let me open these up real quick, just so you can get a better look without the glare. I really like the shape of these hearts, and I was just noticing I tend to like heart shapes that are a little more kind of chunky looking rather than narrow, and so I'm very specific in what I like, and these are perfect for me. Let's see how many shapes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shapes of hearts, and it's a real nice basic shape, but then it's got that nice double stitching on it. So you cut it out and you get a stitch inside and on the outside. So these are great for upcoming Valentine's Day cards and projects. And then I also got, these are called the stitched fancy scalloped heart dies. So this gives you a scalloped heart with some stitching on the inside as well. So these will be great to use for projects too. And I can see myself maybe even combining them with the distressed edge dies and just trying all different things. So stay tuned. And then in addition to my design team package, I picked up a couple other things from the shop that looked kind of fun. So let me go ahead and show you those. This first paper pad I got this is Echo Park. It's called Fashionista. And I actually have the 12 by 12 version of this. And I saw that Kat had the 6 by 6. So I thought this would be great for smaller. It has smaller versions of the larger patterns. And so that's great for card making. So let me go ahead and show you what's in this paper pad. It has really great colors, kind of fashion themed, but it's got some nice neutral patterns in it too. Some black and whites that are great for any type of card. These are really cute, the high-heeled shoes, dresses, and then some black and white polka dots. And these are cute little bows. And I love the mint black, white, and kind of pinky coral color too. And these are really nice too with the brush strokes. And the makeup, and there's some florals. And I love this pattern. I use patterns like this a lot for backgrounds on my tags. So I'll cut out the tag shape and kind of cover the tag with this sort of neutral graphic looking pattern, and then I'll stack things on top of the tag to add more interest and that type of thing. So I'll definitely be using that. This plaid is great. I love that. Some more florals and some little purses and sunglasses. Super cute. And this is adorable. These are little strips of a little shopping plaza. So it's got all the little buildings. And then some more shoes and purses. Let's see. And I think it starts over again with this floral pattern. And then there's this last one, which is really pretty. It's kind of a mint green with looks like a fan pattern or a leaf pattern. So this is a nice sort of neutral pattern you could use on a lot of different things. So I love this paper pad. I can't wait to use it. And then kind of to go along with the fashion theme, I picked up this Stampin' Cut. This is called Dress Up Stampin' Cut, and it's from Hero Arts. And you may have seen this before. This is a little bit of an older set, and actually they don't have it in the shop right now. But this was from back a few months ago with my monthly hero. They had a sort of a fashion theme for that month, and I had gotten the stamp set that had the lady that has the different hairstyles and the faces and the dresses you could put on her. And this was one that you could buy separately that was the same sort of fashion theme. And so I waited, and then I thought, oh, I would use this a lot because I like to do fashion themed cards. So I thought this would be fun. So this has got a little die cut that you can die cut a couple of skirts or a dress, and then it has the different stamps of the different little girls or little ladies with the different faces, and then just some nice sentiments. You're absolutely fabulous. Have a beautiful birthday. I'm lucky to have you as a friend. So it's just a really nice stamp set, and I think it'd be fun to cut out the skirt with some of these patterns from the paper pad. So I'm definitely going to try that. So. And then I've never tried honeybee stamps before, so Kat has a few of these stamp sets in the shop, and I thought I would try this one. It's called Celebration Box, and I make a lot of birthday cards, so I thought this would be a great one to start with. It's got a really nice, it's a big box, and then all different types of fun things you can put in the box or kind of make it look like it's popping out of the box, I guess. Lots of confetti, and I love the little hearts and how there's an open hearts and also closed hearts. And then balloons, different shaped balloons, tissue paper. I really like that. And streamers and that kind of thing. So I think this will be a lot of fun to work with, and then I can use Copics or watercolors and color all these in and just make a really fun card with it. So this will be great to try. And then I wanted to get, I love my Nuvo drops, and I wanted to get a purple because the new color, the Pantone color for the year is purple. So, and I've really been getting into purple lately. So I thought I'd try. I have a lavender in the Nuvo, but it's a little bit lighter. So I wanted to get a more bold color. So I'm going to show you what this looks like. I actually haven't even taken it out of the package yet. And I love Nuvo drops because I can just work with them a lot better when you want to make your own enamel dots, which I love using, but these don't give you that little point that you sometimes get with other things. So let me open this and we'll see what it looks like. And it has a really thin opening at the top, which makes it really easy to make a nice little bead. And so let me go ahead and I'll show you what that looks like. So you squeeze down and then you just kind of pull up, and then it'll flatten out eventually. But there's what it looks like. And I love the color of the purple. It's so pretty. I'll make another one just for fun. So you can make all the different sizes. And I mean, I have a ton of enamel dots that I need to use up anyway, but I like to use these. It gives you a nice, you get sort of like just a real nice shiny look with them. So that's what those look like. And I love that color purple. That's perfect. So I'm excited about that. And then I've also wanted to try these. I've talked before, I think on videos of when I do ink blending, I have a harder time using the distress tool when I do my ink blending. So I use these large sponge daubers. I seem to have better control with this. Now, other people just can do beautiful things with the distress tool. For some reason, I just can't seem to blend properly. I get little marks and everything. So I decided to just, I usually just use these jumbo sponge daubers. And all you do is you just put the ink on. And I think I have a few videos where I do it. And I think it's the rounded sides that kind of help me get more control and help me blend better. So this is what I've been using, but I saw that Nuvo has these blending sponges, and I thought I'd just give them a try. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a separate video where I do a comparison. And I'm going to see how these compare to the jumbo sponge daubers. These come 4 in a pack, so it's nice. You can get a couple of packs and keep them, you don't have to, I think you can wash them, but you could even just not, yeah, it says to clean after use, just rinse with water. So you could either do that or just have one for every color if you want. But these are different. They're spongy all over, and then they have a nice place where you can grip, and then you can do the blending. The surface is a little bit smaller than the jumbo sponge dauber, so I'm going to see how I like it and do a comparison. So I will have that up another time once I try these out. So that's it for me today, and I will have all these products listed on my blog on links to the shop, so you can go check them out, and I'll have everything in the show notes below. And also be sure to head over to Kat Scrappiness blog and check out the design team call. And there's also a January challenge going on where there's a $25 gift certificate available to the shop if you send in your creations for the month of January. And this month's challenge theme is clean and simple. So clean and simple cards, lots of white space, and we'd love to see what you create. So thanks again for joining me today, and I will see you next time.